Okay, this is not an entertainment video, at least for my sake. I hope it's not. What I'm attempting to do with this video is to test the techniques involved with using Chroma-Key in a movie making software to produce an overlay image to make it appear as if I'm standing in front of Mount Everest or a runaway freight train or something like that. The setup that I'm using is a 22-inch by 28-inch poster board, green in color, that I purchased from Walgreens for a total investment price of 99 cents. It is 22 by 28 inches. It would make more sense with the way my framing is for this camera to have mounted it horizontally. However, due to available wall space where this computer is set up, I mounted it vertically so that I had to zoom in a little bit on the image so that you can see edge to edge green. And as I say, that what I've got is a Logitech QuickCam webcam, very modestly priced, and it's attached by a S-video connection to my laptop, and it's on a short leash. I can't move it very far away. And what I'm doing is shooting against this green screen, and during the editing process I'll use overlays. I'll put some JPEG images behind me, maybe some video if I can find something suitable, and intersperse those with the blank screen so that you can see the green screen behind me, so that you'll know that I'm not kidding. It's actually a green screen. The software I'm going to use for this is modestly priced software. It's from Sony. It's called Vegas 6.0. It's Vegas Movie Studio 6.0. Modestly priced, about 50 bucks. It has a chroma key feature built into it. Most software packages now that you buy have that capability. Of course, Movie Maker, I'm sure, does not, unless they've upgraded it recently. But to my knowledge, it does not have that capability. The webcam, I've got it set at 640 by 480, and I plan to render this video in the WMV format, Windows format. And with this software that I have for movie making, you have the choice of either a 3 megapixel per second, or excuse me, 3 megabits per second rendition, or 384 kilobits per second. So what I will attempt to do is to render it at the highest resolution, 3 megabits. It'll be a larger file size, and try to upload that. I don't know how that will play on YouTube, to be honest, but I'll give that a shot first. I will label in the description what resolution that I rendered the image in. Okay, a little test along the way here. Right now I'm leaned forward enough that there is no shadow behind me on the green screen. However, what I'm going to do, because where the light is placed, if I lean back, a shadow begins to form over my left shoulder. It's a fairly indistinct shadow, but there is a shadow there. And we'll see how that plays with the overlay image. If I move closer back, the image should, or the shadow should become more distinct. And there is its most distinct point. So there would be a shadow roughly from, well, I will intersperse that so that you can see the shadow, and then I'll throw the image back up too. But if I move forward, like right there, the shadow is gone. So there's no shadow behind me that's discernible. If you look over my right shoulder, you see the cable for my my earpiece here. That should give us a hint at how closely the edges, the definition between the overlay image and my image, how distinct those edges are for a test. And perhaps because I have real frizzy hair, it used to be dark frizzy hair, but now it's gray frizzy hair. But if you look right here, it's fairly wispy, so if I move in closer to the camera, maybe we can see more distinct edges. we'll look and see what that image looks like around the hair and what effect that might have. A note on the webcam, it has an automatic white balance adjust. And when I had that enabled, as it is normally, it created real havoc with the color. It created an almost gray image for the green screen behind me. So what I had to do was take a sheet of paper, capture a white balance, and lock that into place, and turn off the automatic adjust. And when I did that, the image I'm seeing in the viewfinder, it renders fairly closely to the same tint as the green screen behind me. And so, anyway, the purpose of this whole exercise is to see how easily this can be done, or what it is. I got my backup on this very issue today, saying that green screen is not that complicated, that a person with moderate skill, with modestly priced equipment and software, can do green screen images. Now, one of two things is going to happen. I'm either going to be completely wrong, and I'll have to eat some crow, or I will be proven fairly right, and maybe I won't have to eat crow. But the purpose of this is to see if we can further a project along down the road that would really need the use of green screen to make it work, and to try to push a little bit beyond our own skill sets. It does not hurt to stretch a little bit on our capabilities and to learn something new. And I am certainly willing to try that, and I think others should as well. So, if I am proven wrong on this situation, I will be happy to jet from the project and go on to do some other things and not cause them any trouble anymore. Now, if I'm right on this, and I can prove that we can get some fairly decent results, then I'll stick with it, because I think it could be a very worthwhile project. But I think it all hinges upon how well this chroma key technique will work. Thank you.